Okay, hi, welcome. I'm sorry, the video cut off because I ran out of memory, but it should be working now. So, we were talking about the we were reading The Legend of the Indian Paintbrush, and we were talking about the kids and how his paintings weren't as good anymore. And we talked about why his paintings were not good anymore, and it was and we said that it was because he was doing something that he didn't really want to do anymore, right? And when you do something you don't really want to do, does it come out as good? No, it doesn't.
He began to go to the top of a hill each evening and look at the colors that filled the sky to try and understand how to make them. He longed to share the beauty of his dream vision with the people.
He really wanted to share his dream vision with the people. But
he never gave up trying. And every morning when he awoke, he took out his brushes and his pots of paints and created the stories of the people with the tools he had.
Did he give up? No. Kept on trying.
One night, as he lay awake, he heard a voice calling to him. Because you have been faithful to the people and true to your gift, you shall find the colors you are seeking. Tomorrow, take the white buckskin and go to the place where you watch the sun in the evening. There on the ground, you will find what you need.
Let's see, you think he's going to find it?
The next evening, as the sun began to go down, Little Gopher put aside his brushes and went to the top of the hill as the colors of the sunset spread across the sky. And there, on the ground all around him, were brushes filled with paint, each one a color of the sunset. Little Gopher began to paint quickly and surely, using one brush, then another.
What did Little Gopher find on the ground? Paint brushes with all of the colors he really needed.
And as the colors in the sky began to fade, Little Gopher gazed at the white buckskin, and he was happy. He had found the colors of the sunset. He carried his painting down to the circle of the people, leaving the brushes on the hillside. And the next day, when the people awoke, the hill was ablaze with color, for the brushes had taken root in the earth and multiplied into plants of brilliant reds, oranges, and yellows. And every spring from that time, the hills and meadows burst into bloom.
Why did they burst into bloom? Because the paintbrushes that he left up there, they were soaked into the earth, and now the earth kept on letting out all kinds of beautiful colors.
And every spring, the people danced and sang the praises of Little Gopher, who had painted for the people. And the people no longer called him Little Gopher, but he who brought the sunset to the earth.
How do the people thank Little Gopher for bringing the sunset to the earth? Rena? How do they thank him? What do they do? It says they danced and sang with praises. So they danced and sang, showing that they were thankful, right, to him. Very good. And that's it. This is just a fictional story, but I did want to talk about his internal and external traits. So internally, he was a artist, he was a good person, he didn't give up on what he needed, right? He was a hard worker. And the external traits, he was not as big as the other guys, right? He didn't play the same things, he didn't do the same things the other guys did. All right, and that is the story of the legend of the Indian paintbrush. That's all we're going to do today. Miss Yusuf, there's still this that's empty. So what? You don't have to do it. We're just going to do one, because there's only one main character, which is Little Gopher. And that's all you're going to do for HMH today. If you have any questions, let me know. I will see you later. Bye.